Hello, my name is Bart Rigter. Welcome to our course Teaching in Thailand. This course is specifically designed for you, the teacher who comes from the United States and does not have specific teaching experience in Thailand. Today, in unit number 1, we are going to focus on how to write a lesson plan. I will introduce this video further to you with a short animation which I invite you to look at it right now, and after the animation I will tell you what our objectives are for this lesson. This is unit 1, and in this unit you will learn how to write a lesson plan. You know the problem, you don't know how to write a lesson plan, and I will teach you what to do. In this unit I will introduce you to the 6 important parts of a lesson plan. The header. Here you write your name, date, subject, level and topic you are teaching. The objectives. The objectives, or what should your students have learned at the end of the lesson. Vocabulary words. Please introduce 7 or 8 new vocabulary words in every new lesson. Structures to be used. Show how the vocabulary words can be used in sample sentences. Reference materials. Please list the materials and the pages of the book you are using in your lesson. The procedure. Warm-up, presentation, practice, production, and wrap-up for your lesson. Learn more about writing a lesson plan and listen to me, Mr. Bart. Good luck. Come and ask me if you have any questions. Okay, now, what are the objectives of this video? Number 1, to inform you that there are different parts in a lesson plan. Number 2, you can tell me which information you have to provide in the different parts of a lesson plan. A good lesson plan is really essential, because when you write a good lesson plan, you are properly prepared for your class. Teachers who are observing you will know what you are going to teach. And lastly, school administrators need your lesson plan for legal reasons. Let's talk about the 6 basic parts of a good lesson plan. We start with the header, the objectives, vocabulary words we are using, structures to be used, reference materials, used books, used materials, and most important part, of course, the procedure. What are you going to do and how are you going to execute your lesson? But let's first start with the header. The header will contain the following information: your name, the subject, grade level and topic you are teaching, the date and the period. Well, let's try to be a little bit clear and show an example. The header, we start with the name, John Smith. Subject, English, listening and speaking. Grade level, Pratom 3. and in the United States that would be grade 3. Topic: going to the zoo. Present continuous. And on which date? On the 24th of November 2018, period 4. That is basically all the information you need for the header. Then let's continue with the objectives. When we are talking about objectives, then we are actually informing ourselves about what we want our students to have learned at the end of the lesson. We have to keep in mind that the objectives have to be observable and measurable. What do I mean with that? Well, it is very important that you never use any verbs while writing the objectives which are not observable or measurable. For example, don't write students have knowledge about anything. Having knowledge is not observable, it's not measurable. Do instead write, students can talk to the teacher about. When a student talks to the teacher, you can observe this. You know it is happening. You can measure how good the student is talking to you. So far, the header and the objectives. Okay, so after we are introducing the header and the objectives to our students, we also, of course, are going to ask them about how can you remember this? How can you do this? Now, a video in itself doesn't have any measurable test attached to it, but we introduce this in our LMS. In our LMS, the students watch the complete tutorial, which will take about 25 minutes. And after the tutorial, we have quizzes in which the students can answer specific questions. And finally, our would-be teachers here in Thailand are being asked to write a lesson plan for themselves and post it on the LMS. That is how this course, Teaching in Thailand, produces, delivers, and measures this course. Thank you for your attention.